Hello, my name is Ursula Szczepinska. I'm the Director of Education and Research at the Florida Holocaust Museum, and I will tell you today how to use the Museum Guide for Educators. So first go to the Learn tab, and you can either click on Virtual Resources or scroll down and click on Museum Guide for Educators. You will find the guide in both places. You can either download the guide and print it for your students, or you can use it online on our website. Either way, it's a free resource. To move through the museum guide, you can turn the pages by clicking on the arrows on the screen or on your keyboard. Or if you have a touch screen, you can also turn the pages directly on your screen. Or you can use the bar at the bottom and move to the page of your choice. The 3 words that you can see on the cover of the guide, remember, educate, empower, should help you prepare your lessons. We want your students to remember about the events of the Holocaust. We want them to commemorate the victims. We want your students to learn through first-hand accounts, through primary and secondary sources about this history. And we want to empower them to make a difference in their own lives and in their communities. The guide starts with our mission statement and a few words of introduction that explain why we do what we do and what are our goals. We also discuss our methodology and include guidelines for teaching about the Holocaust. The guidelines were actually developed by the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C., but we follow the same guidelines, and we encourage you to read through these carefully and apply them in your teaching. The guide is divided into pre-visit and post-visit activities, which will help you prepare your students for the virtual tour experience and then process what they have learned during the tour. Please make sure that you choose activities that are most appropriate for your students, for their age, for their grade, and that fit into your curriculum. At the Florida Holocaust Museum, we use a lot of primary sources. So in this museum guide, you will see a lot of photographs, documents, links to testimony that you can use in your lesson. While working with images and artifacts, you'll be able to enlarge them on your screen or look up close on your printouts and read more about them. There are also live links to archival collections where you'll be able to do more research about particular events from the history of the Holocaust. We've also included in the guide a suggested webography with a list of safe websites which you can access with your students and choose the best resources for your classroom, and a list of books that you can use, primary and secondary sources that can enhance your unit. As you can see, the guide also has a glossary, which was developed by the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C., and certain words have hyperlinks that will take you and your students to the Holocaust Encyclopedia articles. So while the activities have lots of new words, your students will have plenty of resources to help them expand their vocabulary. At the end of the guide, you can find more information about the museum. So the guide opened with our mission statement and our methodology, guidelines for teaching about the Holocaust. And here you can find more background information about our organization. If you have more questions about the museum guide or virtual tour or any other resources or programs, you can contact us at education@thefhm.org, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions.